All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be completing the chapter 20 lesson on touching Spirit Bear. And so this is where Cole finishes the cabin. And that's kind of when Edwin and Garvey said they would leave. So we can kind of expect that's going to happen at some point. In chapter 19, Cole was a little bit snappy, kind of not doing the things that he agreed to do, or at least kind of being difficult about it. But I think he had a turning point where he realizes that he needs to kind of move on to become the person that he wants to become. And so in chapter 20, you kind of see that side of Cole. He kind of comes full circle a little bit, starts taking accountability, and basically shows that growth mindset that he's going to be moving forward, not blaming people anymore. And that's one of the main things that comes out of this chapter. So just like the lesson above that you had to have done to be able to do this lesson, you have to do each activity in order. So we have 3 activities. The first one is just to view the lesson. And so as you can see right here, it just says view. You just have to look at that. All right. Then we have our chapter 20 annotations and questions. You're going to have to submit that to move on. And then we have a chapter 19 and 20 quiz focused mostly on chapter 20. These quizzes aren't designed to be difficult. They're designed just to make sure that you're getting the most important parts out of each chapter before you move on. As you can see here, you have to score at least a 2 before you move on. And you can take it as many times as you need to make that happen. Okay? So let's go ahead and go into the lesson real quick. So chapter 20, Cole finishes the cabin. Finish the cabin. No cabin. Beautiful little picture of a tiny cabin I found. So our objective is I can read and annotate chapter 20 of Touching Spirit Bear, looking for plot and character development. So that's what I want you to focus on while you're annotating. We're taking a look at this video right now. Our classwork is to do the annotations and the after reading questions. When you do that, you have to submit it. And then our closure is just that quiz. So remember, you have to get at least a 2 out of 4 to move on, but you can take it as many times as you need. All right. So I'm going to go back into our home page and click on the assignment. So I just viewed that, and that's all I had to do was view it. Now I'm going to click on the assignment for chapter 20. We have our kind of instructions here, but it's also on the document. Remember, 2 to 3 annotations per page is what our focus is going to be. That's our minimum standard. And make sure you're doing that throughout. Okay, so I'm going to click the link for chapter 20, make a copy. It's going to take me to this document. All right. Just a reminder on how to annotate. We kind of have the beginning of this chapter. He is apologizing to Edwin and Garvey. And basically, I really like this quote right here. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. When I was carrying the rock this morning, I realized that I won't ever get over my anger unless I quit blaming others for everything. That's why I got mad the last 2 days. I was still blaming you guys. So I think that's a huge turning point for Cole, because he's not going to blame people anymore. That's all I'm writing in my comment. And I think that this shows a growth mindset, and that he has grown up. But I wonder how he will continue to show it, right? So he's saying it right here. A lot of people can say the right thing. Cole's he's done a lot of things. So, how much can we really trust him? At some point, you just got to act. You got to start living what you say you're going to do. And so I just wonder how he's going to continue to do that moving forward. All right. So I highlighted it, make my little comment. There we go. I got 1. You can use mine if you want to, but remember, you need 2 or 3 annotations per page. Not difficult to do. And then at the bottom, we have a few questions, after reading questions. And so make sure you finish that. You're going to submit it here on your screen. I can't really show you this, but at your screen, it'll say submit up here. You click submit. Remember, you have to attach it as a Google Doc. So you'll click on Google Drive or Docs. Click on your assignment and click submit. All right. Remember, you have to do that to move on to the quiz. And then remember, quick note about the quiz. You must get at least a 2 to move on. And so if you don't score well, look at the questions you missed, go back in the chapter, find the right answer, and then take it again. It's not too difficult. I believe in you. You can do it. Enjoy chapter 20. Let me know if you have any questions. Inbox is right here. And have a great day. Panthers. I just thought about the announcements, so I had to add that. Shout out to my SBOs out there. All right. Enjoy chapter 20. Thank you.